Do you want to make money while you sleep? That is, you want to make money without any serious ongoing effort. You want to make money from your previous efforts, then this video is for you. Right? This we're going to talk about ideas that can help you to make money even while you are asleep. That is passive income ideas that actually work in Ghana. I mean, these ideas are very practical. They will work for almost everybody. Some even 2 or even 3 might work for a lot of people, but they are cut across to work for almost every Ghanaian, wherever they find themselves in currently. And so, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, so that whenever we release content like this, you're one of the first people to see it. And also leave a comment and let's engage in the comment section. Alright, now let's dive straight into the video. So what is passive income? So passive income and active income, right? Active income basically means the money that you make from your active work, that is from active energy, whether you are paid weekly, daily or monthly, right? That is active income. Now passive income means that money that you make from efforts which has already happened. And so maybe you write a book, and then the book that you wrote about a year or 2 ago, you are still making money from it. So that is passive income. All right. And so the goal in this video is for us to discover passive income ideas that actually work in Ghana. All right. So let's move on. Now the first idea we're going to talk about is basically that everybody can take advantage of. That is investing in treasury bills. Now, Treasury Bills is basically a short-term investment by the government of Ghana. Now, so if you have 500,000 or more, you can participate in this investment, right? Because your capital is assured, and then your interest you're going to get is also assured. You have the 91 days, the 182 days, and then you can also roll it over. So when it reaches maturity, you can decide to leave the money and let it roll over. And so then keep it inside and it's rolling over for years for you. And so that option is there for you. So that is basically the one. It is a relatively safe, guaranteed investment where you lend money to the government pays you back capital plus interest. That is Treasury Bills. So that's why I put it at number 1, because it's something that almost everybody can start and take advantage of. Now let's go to number 2. Now number 2, it has to do with real estate. Now with real estate, there are many aspects to it. So we have those who build apartments to rent. That is another form of it, renting of apartments. And we have people who build shops to rent. That's also another form of real estate passive investment, because you've already built a property and you keep on making money from it in form of rent. Now we have those who also build hotels. Right? They build hotels and leave it out for someone to manage it. We have people who build warehouses, leave it to rent. I mean, all these things are form of real estate. We have people who have the land, and what they do is that they rent it out for people to farm on. That's also a form of passive income. I mean, so all these things are different dynamics of the real estate investment, and whichever one you are comfortable with and works best for you, then you can do that. But remember that the great thing about this is that you can be making money, especially if you go into the rentals part. It's something that you make money from, and your children can also benefit from. So it can be in your family for generations. That's the advantage of rentals. Now, the third point is digital products. Now, digital products can cut across. So you could have stuff like digital books or eBooks. You could have graphic design artworks. You can now, with songs now, they're being put on streaming platforms. They can qualify as a digital product. So you can make a song, produce a song, and then years later, you are still making money from the streaming revenue on these digital platforms. And so, I mean, compared to some years ago, 20, 50, 60, 70 years ago, there are a lot more platforms for upcoming musicians to break through and make some money from. And so, you can take advantage of this. Write a book, put on the digital platforms. Make sure it's a good book in something that people are interested in. Put on the digital platforms and then watch it grow, right? It's going to be interesting to see that. Now let's move on to the next one, right? The next one is long-term agricultural investing. So when I say long-term agricultural investing, I'm talking about long-term crops, or like coconut, cashew, cocoa. These are crops like coconuts like this. Depending on the type of variety you choose. You could even leave it as an inheritance for your kids, because they will keep on harvesting the coconut almost every 6 weeks to 5 weeks, depending on the variety, over and over for so many years, and to keep on bearing fruits, right? And so that's a great thing about it. And you know that, I mean, some years ago, coconut used to be sold for 2 cedis, it went to 3 cedis, 4 cedis, 5 cedis. Now, in some places, either 7 cedis or 8 cedis. I'm sure you're going to get to a point where you're going to get to 10 cedis. That's coconut, yeah. Like, can you imagine? Coconut that it used to be 1 cedi some few years ago. This is where it has gotten to. And then imagine you planted the coconut and you started harvesting from it 3 years ago. You've not, I mean, all you're doing basically is just harvesting. You're doing, I mean, you are doing a little weeding and spraying, but as compared to the initial work, it's not as much. And then you're just enjoying the fruits of your harvest. The same can be said of cocoa, it can be said of oil palm. I mean, the long-term crops, cashew, are beneficial in that sector. And so, if that is something you are interested in and you have the land for, you can think of a 100-acre plantation, 500 acres, 1,000 acres, only one of these crops, and then you will be okay. Now, the last point is buying or investing in stocks. So you know that in the stock market, right, we have stocks which people buy for growth, we have stocks people buy for dividends. And you know, a dividend is a payment you get from a company because you own a share. Recently, MTN announced and paid its shareholders some dividends. And so if you are also interested in getting paid dividends, not just from only Ghanaian companies, but also from US companies, we have a class on that. You can come and join our class and you'll be coached, the VIP class. But if you are interested in also learning how to buy US stocks, you can use the Bamboo app to do so. It allows Ghanaians and Nigerians to participate in the US stock markets. And so don't forget to download the app, sign up, do everything you want to do, and you can just start buying stocks with Momo. Start buying dividend stocks. You start by little, you buy the stocks regularly, and you'll be shocked to see where it's going to take you to. And so thank you guys for watching, and then see you guys next time.